Welcome everyone to a whole different type of Roblox Rewind, where we take a stroll down the year remembering the events, the prizes, the sales, the games, RDC, and the bloxys, and updates such as Arthro, and some thoughts about 2019. So if you're ready to take this stroll down memory lane, then stick around. 2018 was an epic year for the Roblox platform, which saw record numbers of gameplay, game visits, and several other big milestones. Some would say that this year people got to participate in the hardest and the easiest events in order to obtain some of the coolest and lamest prizes. We saw 16 different events and earned over 136 free prizes this year. We saw some sales that disappointed and some that, well, didn't disappoint as much. We saw Jailbreak smash the records for visits and for Bloxy Awards, and we saw simulators take over the platform. Now, let's get into some more detail about some other notable moments this year, and we will start off with a massive loss, which was the Pokemon games. Pokemon Brick Bronze was one of the most popular games on the platform until about mid-April this year, when the game suddenly just disappeared. At first, people thought that maybe there was an update or there was a hacker or something, but no, we all came to find out that the game was taken down at the request of Nintendo, who owns the Pokemon brand and did not permit the usage of their assets. Later in the year, in early August, the second most popular Pokemon game that we had, Project Pokemon, was taken down by Nintendo as well. So, RIP PBB. The next notable change this year was the Anthro update, or what we have come to know now as Arthro. There was speculation all year surrounding the update, mostly negative comments about the release. Some different leaked versions of the Arthro avatars circulated for a while, and well, most were just adding fuel to the fire. Then, October 15th of this year, the first set of Arthro packages were released. Feelings about the packages were mixed, and some of the combinations of items can make for some really, interesting and derpy characters, of course. I personally think that some of the packages look amazing, and I see some massive potential for some games that can integrate these characters into the storyline in the future, or even more sophisticated game types overall. Some of the packages, however, I think just look bad. Overall though, I don't think the Arthro update was as negative of a thing as people thought it was going to be when they were talking about it, and I think some of the people even like combining the items to make some really funny looking avatars. Now, this was a big year for a lot of games. Role-playing games such as Meep City continued to gain visits steadily. Many longtime favorites got updates or even sequels such as Epic Minigames or Flood Escape 2. However, this year was mostly dominated by Jailbreak and a series of simulator games that varied in theme. This year, Jailbreak smashed records by hitting 2 billion visits and also doing a live update in their server when the milestone was hit. Jailbreak swept the bloxys by winning Game of the Year, Studio of the Year, Favorite Breakout Game, Most Visits, Most Hours, Most VIP Servers, and the Builderman Award of Excellence, among many other awards that were won. With consistent updates keeping the players entertained, Jailbreak has raised the bar for the games and has set records that will be difficult for anyone to beat in the future. Now, every now and then this year, we would look at the popular games list and notice that Jailbreak was second on the list, only to the latest and most popular simulator game. From snow shoveling simulator to mining simulator, through the bee swarm simulator and destruction simulator, to the current pet-based simulators like Pet Simulator and Bubblegum Simulator. Yes, it seems like every time you blink this year, we've got a new simulator that pops up and dominates the list, while others slowly fall behind. These simulators all have some similarities between them, but they are simply loved by the mobile players especially. There's a feeling of accomplishment to the upgrade to the next shovel or the next backpack size when you're playing the game, and there's an excitement in opening a mystery egg in the hopes of discovering a super rare pet. Next up is the sales that we saw this year. The biggest and most notable sales being Labor Day, Memorial Day, and Black Friday, although there are still some smaller sales that occur throughout the year that are based on various holidays. During the Memorial Day sale, people were hoping to see the Clockwork headphones and glasses go on sale. Although they did not, there were many new and sale items that came out, including some of the really nice fedoras and some nice headphones, and too many cool items to list. The Valkyrie shades and the hipster antlers and the rocket head rose were basically my favorite items from the sale, but it was also great to be able to purchase the big head and some of the other items that go with the big head as well. For Labor Day, we saw some great wing packages. We got some total big packages that you could get. Some top hats went on sale, but more importantly, the work clock shades and headphones went on sale for a limited time. So people were very happy to be able to get the chance to purchase those items. Now, Black Friday had some ups and downs. You can ask Unite what he thinks about that mostly. Various new items were released through the weekend, and a lot of favorites went on sale for huge savings, but most notable items for the sale was the Beast Mode bandana and the Poisonous Beast Mode face. The bandana went on sale for just a few hours at only 10 Robux, which made a lot of people very happy. Well, unless they were in school during the sale, because a large amount of people were waiting for the item to be on sale and were unable to get the item because they were in school when the item was on sale. Then the Poisonous Beast mode came out, and it was a little bit of the opposite situation. It went on sale for 10 Robux, but for 24 hours. So this allowed pretty much everyone in the community to be able to get that face, and many feel that it caused the value of all Beast mode faces to drop significantly. So it seems that kind of, some people were happy about things, some people were not so happy about things, but I thought it was a pretty good sale, and I got some pretty good items myself. Now, a quick mention about RDC, as we got to take another look at Arthro before it was actually released, and we got to see the developers will continue to get updates in the platform that allows them to better improve the environments and expand their imaginations, things such as better lighting and predictions for future in the platform. It was really cool to see the predictions by David Baszucki for the future in the platform, and hearing him say that, there should be some bigger teams, but it sounds like some great things are on the horizon over the next few years from those larger development teams, more of a mobile presence, and an expanding and aging up of the platform. But I don't think the president's going to be playing it anytime soon. And now, of course, what would Roblox be without these awesome events? This year we saw 16 events, and we started off with the Labyrinth event in January, where we all played Maze Runner, Flood Escape 2, and Parkour Tag in order to earn our awesome maze glasses, our Minotaur mask, and our North Star headphones. Next up was the Innovation event in February, sponsored by Black Panther, where we got to innovate in Build Battle, Moon Tycoon, and Miner's Haven to earn the Black Panther claws, mask, dagger, spear, as well as the Builder Shades, the Innovator headphones, the Robodog, the Killmonger mask, and Shuri's gauntlets. March was definitely packed with events, starting with what some would consider the biggest event of all time in Roblox, the Ready Player One, or RPO event. The RPO event spanned across a variety of games and contained some of the most difficult event challenges we've ever faced. I personally got flung from probably 100 trains in Jailbait trying to get the gold copper crown. Then the zombies and Phantom Forces were just plain brutal when it came time to get the Jade crown. Then I learned far more about Ferris Bueller than I ever wanted in Hexaria when I attempted to get the final Crystal crown, only for the hunt to continue on to a complicated search in the egg hunt so we could get the stained glass egg and enter a secret coffee shop door in order to face the hardest obby of all time, and then an unforgiving quiz about Roblox and Ready Player One. It was an exhausting gauntlet of tasks, but I feel that it was all worth the excitement and the mystery. Congratulations again to the winner of the Dominus Venari Grand Prize, Roku. So good job, Roku. We're all very happy for you for that. The rest of us who finished got to take home the Wings of the Pathfinder, of course. Blended in with the RPO event was one of the biggest egg hunts seen in the platform as well. The 15 put together a spectacular build that started near the end of March and allowed us to travel through lands such as Wonderland, Hardboiled City, and the ruins of Wukong, just to name a few. Players spent weeks hunting down 43 eggs in these maps that were updated, and the mysteries were slowly revealed, and the treasured eggs were collected, and Amar was defeated. So thank you to our bookworm friend who helped us get through it all. But then, of course, there was the amazing combination of this event with the RPO event so that we could get through that whole thing. And it was just combined, it was probably the biggest event Roblox has ever seen. March also saw, for a brief period of time, some of you guys may not remember, but there was a Nickelodeon event slipped under our noses where Robloxians played through Escape Room, Blocks Hunt, and Epic minigames in order to earn the slime shoulder pads, the blimp trophy, and the blimp headphones. Next up was the Atlantis event, which started in April, where we played Sharkbite, Treylands, and Disaster Island in order to get our diver's helmet, our aquatic headphones, our Atlantean tiara, our Davy Jones Smith hat, our aquarium hat, and our Atlantean pauldrons. The next month in May, we got to do our Battle Arena event where we got to do Elemental Battlegrounds, Giant Survival, and Ultimate Boxing. I remember doing a lot of those games, and we played those on live streams. We got ourselves a unicorn mace, the Solo Chewy shirt, the Solo branded backpack, also the Solo cap, shirt, and dice, and then the Sabak playing cards, the Battle backpack, the Battle crown, and the Millennium Falcon grand prize. I thought that backpack was really cool. Next up in June, we saw the Heroes event where we got to play Heroes, Swordburst 2, and the Superhero Life 2 to obtain the Battle Mask of the Hunt, the Incredibles 2 headphones, mask, shirt, glasses, and cap, the Galactic Helm, the Super Pup, and also the Incredibles 2 backpack and badge. During June, another busy month with events, we also saw a quick creator challenge that was sponsored by Jurassic World, where we were able to answer some questions and obtain the Jurassic World hat, backpack, headphones, and shades. Again in June, the Universe event, we got to play Summoner Tycoon, Gravity Shift, and Heroes of Robloxia to get the Alien backpack, the Satellite hat, and the Hat of the Void. I thought the Hat of the Void was actually a really cool one. The Satellite hat, though, not so sure about that one. The next event that we saw was the Summer Tournament, which started August 12th, and we got to play the Doom Walls, Spawn Wars, and Freeze Tag, so we could get the Marshmallow head, we get the Sunflower glasses, and we could get the, of course, much-loved Gert shoulder pet. Who cannot forget Gert, a staple of 2018. Oh man, oh Gert, we love you, Gert. He is our new friend. We met him at the egg hunt. We got to see him again during the summer tournament, and there's also appearances of him in other events throughout the year. Of course, next up in September was the Imagination event, where we played some Fashion Famous, some Turtle Island, and Make a Cake back for seconds in order to obtain the really cool Rainbow Wings, the 7723 Companion, the Cloud Messenger bag, the Q-Bat Companion, Mia's backpack and sunglasses, the Momo Companion, the Powerful Paintbrush, and the Grand Prize Ramen Bot Companion. The next and second custom and really big event that we saw was the Halloween event, which began in October. So we got to play the custom map Sinister Swamp in order to obtain a whole bunch of different prizes. There was the custom map Sinister Swamp, which I thought was a great looking build and had a lot of fun wandering around in there. However, it seemed a little bit too easy to acquire some of the prizes because all you had to do really was just walk through a door. So you find a door, you walk through it. There really wasn't a mission on most of those, but there were some missions, some challenges in the game. Dark and More, Escape Room, and Robloxian High School. But the best prizes really came through the swamp, in my opinion. There were 18 prizes overall, but the best and most memorable included the Possessed Cat Head, the Creepy Clown Head, the Grim Reaper Hood, the Spider-Man Antlers, and of course, the Pumpkin Fedora. In November, we got to see a second creator challenge where we got to answer some more questions to obtain the classic PC hat, the motherboard visor, and the book wings. Late in November, we got to see the Aquaman event, which was really cool. It had another custom map called Aquaman Home is Calling, where we got to go into Rolantis and get some really cool items by going through trials. But in order to get those trials to open up, we had to earn badges in Bandit Simulator, Booga Booga, and Feed Your Pets. It was quite the feat to be able to go into all these trials and get into the arena and try to earn ourselves the backpack, the headphones, the water dragon claws, Mira's tiara, the gladiator armor, the water tail dragon, the trident, the water dragon head, the sea dragon, and of course the Arthro package of Aquaman. Last this year, and some would probably also say least, was the action event where we got to play Heroes of Robloxia once again to get the overdrive goggles and the Dynamo's bandolier. So that was it for the events. We also got some cool prizes from codes. Of course, 1 million subscribers on YouTube for Roblox. They gave us a really cool Playful Red Dino hat for that one. They also gave us a code for 12 years. They hit 12 years this year, so we got the code for the 12th birthday cake hat. We got a really cool Full Metal Top Hat code, the IOI helmet during the RPO event, and some Jurassic World shades as well. Wow, what a busy year it has been for all of us in the Roblox platform and the community. So cheers to a great year and a big year ahead. For 2019, I expect to see some even bigger events and some other major changes in the platform. As we learned this year at RDC and through seeing the release of Arthro, Roblox is trying to age up their audience and produce AAA titles. I expect to see massive improvements in the visualization of the game and this construction of the levels, as well as integration of the Arthro packages to combine and produce games that are comparable to those that are designed on something like the Unreal game engine. As for the events in the new year, I expect we will continue to see a standard monthly event, usually sponsored by movies being released. I expect there will be one sponsored by the Marvel Endgame movie, and I expect to see some more big custom events like the one we saw for Ready Player One. We already know that the Egg Hunt in 2019 is going to have a large hub map that allows players to teleport to different games in order to get the eggs. Hopefully these games will have some sort of mission though, because the Halloween event this year was a little too easy when it came to getting those items and just going through a door. Well, that's it for your Roblox Rewind for 2018. Let me know in the comments what your favorite events were, what your favorite prizes were, or the moment in Roblox this year that was the most memorable for you. And let me know your predictions for 2019 as well. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button and notification bell on the way out, and we'll see you guys later.